Okay, so let's talk about the workout today. Today you will need a set of dumbbells, and that's it. Today's workout is actually relatively simple, which is kind of nice. You may also want a whiteboard or another way to keep track of your reps. We're going to move up in our rep scheme throughout the workout. So you may want, good morning, Tim and Jenny. So you may want a whiteboard, depending on how good you are at tracking where you're at. As you get higher in your rep count, it might be harder to remember. At least it is for me. So I have a whiteboard that I will be using to make sure that I stay on track. So let's talk about the workout. I didn't do my fancy reverse printout for you guys because I've been making sure that I'm really good about posting them in advance. So I'm just going to talk you through it. So I have a printout for me, but that's backwards for you guys. Although on my camera, you guys can see it just fine. So we are going to do, so I'll hold it for the video camera. So we're going to do a warm up of 2 rounds. It's rounds, we're going to do single arm strict press. Then we're gonna do alternating lunges with no weight. Then we're gonna do single arm push press. And then we're gonna do single arm weighted alternating lunges. So super simple. And that's a clue of what we are going to be doing in the workout today. So the workout, it's a double AMRAP. So we're gonna work for 6 minutes, and then we're gonna take a few minute break, and then we're gonna work for another 6 minutes. And it's exactly the same, both workouts. So it is, you're gonna go up in your rep count. So you're gonna start with, good morning, Danielle. You will need a pair of dumbbells, and that's it. And if you did Murph yesterday, you might wanna go light. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, et cetera, et cetera. So you're gonna do 2 dumbbell push presses and then 2 alternating reverse lunges with your dumbbells in a suitcase hold position. Then you will do 4 push press and 4 suitcase lunges. Then you will do 6 and 6 and so on and so forth, however far you get. So my challenge to you is to find a pace that you can maintain without having to take breaks. 6 minutes is not much time. And also go with a weight that you can hold on to. So I'm gonna challenge you to hold on to your weights as long as you can without having to set them down. This is a bit of a grip burner, so bear that in mind as you're picking your weight. Yeah, so I would challenge you, and I'm gonna challenge myself, again, we'll see how that goes post-Murph, to hang on to your weights as long as you can. So if you have light weights, you could alternate, you could decide to do a strict press rather than a push press, it's up to you. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, I haven't decided. With that, yeah, so pair of dumbbells, that's it, that's all we're gonna need. And yeah, pretty simple workout scheme today. So it's a double AMRAP 6 minutes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, et cetera, push pressed and reverse suitcase lunges. So it's 2 simple movements. Let me review them very quickly just so we're all on the same page, and then we'll get to work. So I have my bodyweights here. So we have our weights, 1 in each hand, front rack up, and this, we're just pushing overhead, that's our strict press. With our push press, we give a little dip. So we hinge at that hip a little bit and bend that knee, push up, and use that momentum to kind of get you going. So it's a baby movement. It's not a big squat. You're not like going down and then catapulting yourself up. It's really just like a tiny dip. Like 2 to 4 inches is all you want to do. And then we have our suitcase lunges. So we're like holding suitcases. Oh, well, we're reversing. That's the workout. So we're reverse lunging. Things to think about for this, having those knees at a nice 90-degree angle. Okay, we're not like super extending ourselves in the lunge. Really, it should just be a really nice compact lunge. And that's it. And that alone was hard today. So there's that. All right, so let's get in it. For the warm-up, you'll just need 1. So we're gonna do 2 rounds, single arm, strict press, 5 on each arm. Then we're gonna drop our weight and we're gonna do 10 reverse lunges. Then we're gonna pick our weight back up, do 5 single arm push press, and then 5 single arm dumbbell suitcase lunges. So what you're gonna do 5 here, and then you're gonna switch hands and do 5. So that's what that's gonna look like. So 1 weight, so let's grab your weight and get started. So we're gonna do 5 straight press, so no dip drive. Warming up those shoulders, all that good stuff. Each arm. definitely feeling those push-ups from yesterday. I don't know about you guys. So we do 5, and set them down, and then we're doing 10 lunges, reverse lunges. Get a nice control on these. Keep those nice 90-degree angles. We'll pick our weight back up. And then now we're going to do our push press. So we do that little dip and push up. And make sure you're keeping that weight nice and close to your head. I mean, not so close that you hit yourself or anything, but and then we're doing that single arm reverse lunge. I find that putting my hand out kind of helps balance. And then we're switching. Ooh. Here's where you feel those squats. All right, then we're going to start the cycle again. Strict press. And switch. And reverse lunges, no weight this time. You might be able to hear my knees pop. And then we'll pick our weight back up, and we'll do that push press. And that suitcase lunge. 5 on each with the weight in each hand. Yeah, that made sense. Sure. All right, that's it. So, 6 minutes of work, AMRAP. Just keep cycling through 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for perpetuity. However far you get is awesome. I have my whiteboard with my numbers on it, so 2, 4, 6. I'm just going to mark them off as I go to help myself keep track. So just make it a little easier. And I don't like to dilly-dally, so we're just going to get in it. So you'll need both your weights. I forgot to bring my timer in, but that's okay. I have one on my watch. All right. So, 6 minutes, okay? 2 push press, 2 of these, then we're doing the 2 reverse lunges, and then 4, and so on and so forth. You got it, right? Of course you do. All right. All right, let's go in 5 seconds. We'll start with that push press, and go. We may get up on different paths at this point, and that's fine. We're not going to be on the same number. And that's good. We don't have to be. Keep going. I can't talk much, I have to count. Actually, I have to pay attention to this one. Keep going as long as you can without dropping the weights. Just do the best you can. You're doing great. I'll see if I step back and you guys can see me better. Halfway. Whew. You're doing great, you guys. Of course, I said use a whiteboard, and then I told you not to drop your weights. And there's that. Make sure as you're doing these lunges, as you get tired, try not to let yourself round forward. Keep your chest nice and tall and your shoulders back, okay? Keep going. Whew. Doing great. As the rep scheme gets longer, pace yourself. "20 seconds left, you guys. Keep going." Keep going. Taking the time. Oh, we're done. Look at that. Woo! 6 minutes. So we're gonna take a 3-minute break. What I really want you guys to think about is where you finished. I want you to aim for that again. I know as you get more tired, we're gonna be starting over again, so you're gonna be a little more fatigued. But I really want you to push yourself a little bit and make sure you at least get to where you were before. So I made it through like, I don't know, 10 of around 18. So that's, I know now what to shoot for. So I'm gonna get a real timer and we'll catch up with you guys. So we're gonna take a little break. 3 minutes. Get a drink of water, stretch, all that good stuff. Get a real timer so I don't have to keep looking at my watch. So take a breather. And again, really start thinking about making sure your posture and your shoulders stay back on those, and you're really focusing on keeping those weights close to you when you're going up in that push press. All those little tiny mechanics, those slowly start to fail as we get tired. Try to pick something that you know you struggle with and be hyper aware of that as you're doing these movements to make sure that you stay on track with doing them correctly. So yes, that is my suggestion to you guys. Whew, so rest like 2 more minutes and then we will do it all again. All right, and that hopefully by then my like 400-year-old iPad will be booted up and ready to be used. We'll see. Seriously, it's like an original iPad. Had it quite a long time. So it's a little bit slow. This is also your opportunity if you don't want to go necessarily go faster, if you're feeling really good. Maybe go up in weight if you want this to be more of an intensive weightlifting session for you. It's a really good opportunity to move up in weight, and you might go a little slower, and that's okay. Yeah, but then you'll work on building that strength. So it kind of depends on where you're at. Like I said, for me, with Murph yesterday, I know some of you watching did it yesterday as well, that you might be a little bit sore. So it's okay to go light as well. Where is my clock? I have the hardest time finding clock. I don't know why. All right. All right, 1 more minute of rest. It's a good opportunity to stretch. Oh, maybe, might be a good opportunity to stretch, maybe not. If you're really sore today, definitely take maybe some ibuprofen to relax your muscles a little bit. If you're feeling particularly sore, there's nothing wrong with that. So that, and take a lot of hydration. Epsom salt baths are a really good option if you're really sore. Those reduce tension in your muscles. So Epsom salts are a really good thing to have on hand anyways. So I like using Epsom salt baths after long runs or particularly hard workouts. So that's just a really good kind of natural way to soak out your muscles. Or really just even a hot bath. So if you don't have Epsom salts, it's better than nothing. So, all right, we're gonna go in like 20 seconds. So we're starting again. So we're starting over with our rep count. So we'll start back at 2, okay? It's gonna be like, yeah, 2. All right, everybody ready? All right, let's go, get in it. I'm changing it up a little bit. Whoop. And I'm going to try to do strict press, which is also another way that you can kind of change what you're doing. Whatever works for you. I don't know how long this will last, but for now, I'm going to do a strict press instead of a push press. Really isolating those muscles. I might regret it at like rep 10. Keep those shoulders back on these lunges. when you're doing your press, try not to make sure you don't like tighten your shoulders up and bring them closer to your ears. You want to keep like a relaxed neck rather than like having it be really tight, or else you're going to end up with neck pain. We're doing great. Make sure you're breathing. Oh yeah, see now I'm regretting the strict press. And that was rep 10. I knew I would. Good job, you guys. Woo! Halfway. If your weights are really heavy and that's the only option you have, the other option that you could do is single arm. Okay, one at a time, if your weights are really heavy. So, sorry, I should have mentioned that like 10 minutes ago. You guys are doing awesome. Keep it up, okay? Whew! Gonna shake it out. Getting heavy. Keep going. 1 minute to go, okay? Keep it up. You got it. Woo! Keep pushing through all the way, okay? And that's time. I want to finish the count that I'm on, so I'm going to finish up what I'm doing. I encourage you to do the same. No unfinished numbers. Woo, all right. That's it today. Short and sweet. Move hard, move well, get it done, and move about your day. So great job, you guys. Thanks for working out with me. Happy Tuesday, happy HIIT workout. Keep going, drink lots of water, stretch, all those good things. So have a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.